whatever. So apparently Edgeworth's going to the principal office. Ooh, he's in trouble.
Mr. Wright, so what's going on with the case anyway? I'm a little confused.
I miss Maya. I miss Mia. I miss so many people that aren't here that I want to be here, but now I gotta deal with you again. I was having a good day sleeping! God damn it, whatever.
Do you know what's going on with the case, Mr. Wright?
Yes, just let me think. The victim, Bruce Goodman, was stabbed to death after 5 p.m. on the 21st.
Wow, bro, that's crazy.
He died in the prosecutor's parking lot and the police department's evidence room.
What's this and the evidence room part? The prosecutor's office and the police department are 30 minutes apart by car, scientifically speaking.
I don't like your new voice, it fits you, but I hate it.
Okay, I'm back. So you didn't take that long, did it?
That's what we're doing trying to find out, you know? At least.
God.
Alright, so let's do it. Do you like what I stole from Maya? Stole my
I
phone.
don't have my headphones on yet.
Glad she's in good spirits, but I'm not sure she's gonna be much of help with this.
Don't be so sure, Mr. Wright. Look, we're in this together, right? I'll prove that these thick-rimmed glasses of mine aren't just for show. You want a new game mechanic? I'll give you a new game mechanic. Look,
I don't want a new
let's
game
go.
mechanic.
Oh, well. I'm sorry to tell you this, but there's a new game mechanic incoming.
Oh, you gotta be fucking kidding me.
You know, I really don't think we should worry about the police department murder. There wasn't even a body found there. Who gives a fuck?
God.
Yeah, it was only our victim who was killed in this evidence room. No biggie.
No biggie. Besides, my sister would never do such a thing. I know it.
Yeah, that oil drum was it's empty. Oh, the oil drum kicked over by the chief prosecutor was brimming with water! That's what she sounds like. She sounds like an annoying fucking hag!
God damn. My sister erasing evidence at the crime scene? Never. She'd never done that.
Even though she says they don't get along most. Actually, I really like your sister.
That's not it at all. I hate that bitch. It's just... we're both professionals at what we do, and I trust her.
She's also your sister.
Big words for high school student. Oh, well, either way, there was blood on the floor or not. The water in that oil drum washed it all away.
Ignore the strength of my science at your own peril, Mr. Wright.
Why does that sound so threatening?
What the fuck is that grin for?
This situation calls for one thing, and that is luminal testing fluid.
What the fuck?
That's what he
Luminal?
said. Blood is sticky, you know. You can't just wash it away with a little water.
So, let me just sum up this game mechanic in a very funny way. So, you remember that scene in Guardians of the Galaxy where Star-Lord was like, she has no idea. If he had a black light, this place would light up like Christmas.
Oh.
Yeah. Alright, moving on.
Is this the liquid equivalent?
Even if you can't see it, it's still there.
But wouldn't the police have already done those tests?
No, they're fucking stupid. Never trust anyone's eyes but your own, Mr. Wright.
Okay, that's
Just
that's
give
the
it a
only
try.
good thing she's said so far.
Why do I have to do it? What the fuck?
Well, because you're the player character, and I'm a minor and neurodivergent. I can't even drink yet.
Well, yeah, you're neurodivergent, that makes sense. Whatever, we're testing fucking bloodstains with this shit, not drinking it. What the fuck?
Here, I'll let you cool punk glasses.
I like how the evolution of Wright has gone from quiet motherfucker, at least from my version of Wright, quiet dude who followed the dialogue, to, yeah, I read the dialogue, say bits and pieces, but I incorporate my own shit while cursing everyone out because everyone's starting to irritate me. That's the evolution of Wright. Whatever. You had an extra pair of those things? What the fuck?
Yeah, I bought them.
God!
Wow.
This is awful! You see this shit all the time? What the fuck?
Yeah, bitch, I live like this. To temper a blood reaction, just put the luminol on it. Like this, see? Little
Press the A
just
button.
press it on. Okay, let's find some bloodstains, baby.
Okay, you know what? I'm not even gonna like do the interactive. Let's just. There, look, bloodstains. Yay!
My God.
Okay.
Oh, I wonder what that is.
I could see her
Oh, no,
eyes
what
shining
that?
behind those fucking glasses. So, those bloodstains?
No fucking shit. No, it's actually. So.
It's something much worse.
Emma, you're shaking.
It's just. This is my first time seeing real blood, except I'm not really.
Oh,
seeing
so you're a
it.
pussy.
Yeah.
Whatever. Scientific investigation in action.
Okay, so well, we definitely know that this is a blood stain. I'm pretty sure. But does something strike you as odd? Scientifically speaking, of course.
What's odd about this scientific? The amount of blood, there's so little.
Indeed.
The perpetrator and Detective Goodman fought here, right?
Oh.
Did you think there'd be a little bit more blood?
I definitely think so. I mean,
Yeah, there's a shit ton of...
okay, so look at all the blood at the sole of the victim's shoe.
I mean, it is pretty strange. If they fought here, there'd have to be more blood in it than this. Unless someone just
Okay,
came by and washed it away.
Okay, so hey, Mr. Wright, Mr. Wright.
Yeah, what up?
I'm gonna mark the floor plans where we find a blood stain. Okay? Because you're a blind ass bitch. Remember me. See, I'm pretty handy to have around, right?
No! Whatever. I mean, this stuff is pretty handy. You, however, you're an annoyance.
Listen, I saved up my allowance to buy that shit. You don't understand how many dishes I have to wash?
Because you're a child.
Well, I was reading. No. Sometimes they fall to mention evidence that doesn't fit with their view.
How are you tired already? We've only been here for an hour.
Let's try that hidden evidence on delay. I had to do a photo shoot.
Yeah.
I was also
It
sitting in
feels
a
like
car for hours.
It feels like we're really investigating a crime now, doesn't it?
Yeah. Whatever. I guess I could give the spray a bit of a try on anything else suspicious.
Huh? Oh no!
Oh God.
Okay.
Potatoes. Hey, Potatoes playing Super Smash Bros. Ultimate.
Do you want me
Good
to
for
do her
potato.
voice?
Well, no. I guess I could do this one because you already got Phoenix. I wonder
You can
how
give
that...
her the fucking the May voice. April May.
Absolutely fucking not. I wonder... Yeah. I wonder how that fluid of yours would react to a nice deli box.
I will slap the shit out of you.
Miss, don't call it a fluid. That's really.
You only trust your own eyes, Not bad, you two. This day-old deli
Ooh.
box is on the house.
Yeah.
Sorry, it's just that kind of lead and doesn't look mouth-watering.
Okay, well, I'd love to talk to you, but fuck her. I
Yeah,
wanna talk to
for
Edgeworth.
Yeah.
I wanna talk to Edgeworth.
Edgy boy.
I'd rather talk to Edgeworth any day of the week.
Well, this place is as classy today as it was yesterday. I would have expected the man to have a full-blown mental breakdown. Not gonna lie.
I'm sure it'll be just as classy tomorrow, Emma. Incidentally, Edgeworth's not here.
Damn it.
I'm sure he's off doing some important investigations, so he doesn't.
I'm hoping that's what he's doing. He had me sleep on the couch yesterday. I'm a bit sad about it.
That sucks. Sad to hear about that, or I'm glad for you. I don't know. I wasn't paying attention. Either way, good for you.
Alright, what are you gonna do?
Let's talk with her, I guess.
You certainly put me in a tight spot today.
Whatever. I'm not sorry. I'm not apologizing. Fuck you. I'm not sorry.
No, it's okay. It was my fault.
Oh, we know.
Yeah. I witnessed everything from that security room right there, but I was afraid that it wouldn't sound
Are you fucking kidding me?
I can see why Edgeworth hates her so much. Okay. I was wrong to think that. I'm sorry.
Sorry, you lied on the witness stand. That's literally a fucking crime. Why aren't you in jail?
Actually, this follows Japanese law.
Little girl, don't forget what's important here. Perjury is
Bro, you're
legal. Also, even if the place I witnessed the events from was different, I still saw what I saw. I saw Chief Prosecutor Sky stab a man in cold blood, and that testimony still stands.
Bro, you're only taller because those 6-inch heels you probably got off the eBay.
I swear it on my honor as a detective, she stabbed Goodman.
Goddamn.
I know this photograph is something important to tell, but what is it? Detective Star.
So, you were a detective, weren't you, Miss Star?
Yes.
We're being the keyword.
It was a long time ago. Well, 2 years ago. No matter how hardened the criminal, when they faced me, they coughed it up.
Coughed it up?
Hooker.
They confessed. They babbled like babies. You know, I may seem like a demon sometimes, but I could be an angel too. Bullshit. But anyway.
Bullshit.
I wouldn't doubt it.
No, you would. You would doubt that.
Yeah, oh, you definitely would.
Oh yeah, I incredibly doubt it.
Every day I dragged the dirt out of the mouths of a suspect after suspect. And before long they called me the cough-up queen.
I thought they called you that because they threw up your lunches, but okay. Okay, and here I thought someone had gone
God.
through to make me your lunches.
And you were let go. I mean, fired.
I found that I'm a big bitch! That's you. I'm sorry, I like making fun of her a lot. It's all because of that
Edgeworth,
case.
when the fuck did you get here? Are you on my phone?
I'm working! Just leave me to pretend I'm not here. It's all because of that case. The SL9 incident.
SL9? Wait, she doesn't mean...
What does she mean? What could she possibly mean?
Present. Broken
Present
knife.
the note. Present the note.
Oh yeah, the note.
What do you think about this?
The SL9 incident. It's written on that knife.
That
And on that
knife
note.
and that note.
Well, either one was right.
Goodman was the head detective on that case, you know.
Really? Wow.
Real
I'm
quick,
so
real quick. I'm
invested.
gonna whisper this to everyone except Angel. If she got fucking fired from being a detective because of Goodman or someone in the fucking department, primarily Goodman, since he's dead, doesn't that make her the murderer? Like,
That
I'm not the only one thinking she's the one that did it, right?
knife was evidence from that case, the murder weapon.
Cause she looks like she could pull off looking like Emma's sister, like
It
not
was-
lying.
It was due for transferal the very day that Goodman was killed. As I suspected, SL9 isn't over. Not yet.
Do you think you could tell us more about the SL9 incident?
Well, I'm going to assume that
She
means...
flip her hair so perfectly.
No?
Oh,
I think that means we have to present something else.
You have to present the note as well, like both.
Or we already did the note.
Oh, then
You
the knife.
oh, we already.
Um.
Oh, we already read this dialogue. Okay.
So it's the same no matter what the note or the knife was.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Wait, how does she flip her hair so perfectly? I can never do that.
Because she's better.
Would it happen to be this? Whoops! I accidentally clicked it. It definitely wasn't the right option. I had one of those up until 2 years ago.
Because you got fired.
Back when you were the CAPCOM queen, right? Word being the key word.
We found this ID here in this parking lot in a wallet that I had to steal because Emma's a fucking miscreant.
Well, there's no mistaking it. It's definitely Goodman's.
But it's the same ID as the man who was killed in the police department.
That's impossible.
I wish I could be so sure. Okay.
Can I
let's
say that I love
fucking
Crow's
go.
interpretation of Emma better than anything else so far?
Why?
Oh
What
my.
are you doing?
Okay. Fucking Christ Almighty! This game.
It's
is
just being a sassy asshole. It's great.
Can we
You
not
think of-
leave?
If you think about it, I could have taken that picture from the guard room. Apparently, we're supposed to get something else from her, but even I get flustered sometimes.
So you went straight to the scene of the crime.
I rushed towards the chain link fence in an effort to stop the murderer. That's when I took this photo. Yes.
Oh, Emma.
Oh, in other words, 5 minutes after the crime?
Those 5 minutes are the whole problem. The whole of my testimony, as it were.
The
Indeed.
5 minutes weren't the problem, Miss Star. You being a lying-ass bitch was the problem.
Also true.
Listen, little girl, I've had my testimony disregarded before, and I wasn't going to have it disregarded again. Just like that time. Let me guess. Now it shows up. Okay! That incident really opened up my eyes to the truth. I honestly could have had this dialogue option when you presented me the fucking knife or the note, but okay, I guess I did present the photo. That incident really opened up my eyes to the truth. We're nothing to them. Disposable.
Disposable? To who?
2 years ago, it was the biggest case I'd ever handled.
Yeehaw, man.
The police and the prosecutors were desperate for decisive evidence.
So, they didn't solve it?
On the contrary, it was solved quite cleanly. The criminal was caught and executed.
Oh,
Damn, he got murked.
Yes, the criminal got what was coming to him. Doesn't get any cleaner than that. The only problem was, they never did find decisive evidence. Not a shred.
What? But the criminal was executed, right?
On the basis of evidence of a sort. Made up evidence.
Excuse me.
What? You mean they executed someone with fabricated evidence?
The best part came several months after the trial.
What do you mean the best part?
Every detective involved with the case was dealt. What? Who is fucking fiddling with a mic right now or something?
Suck a dick.
All right. Every detective involved with the case was dealt with. Some were demoted to patrolmen. Others found themselves out of a job.
And you were one of those? Damn, bro, I'd feel bad, but you kind of a bitch.
Myself and one other person you know well.
wait. Could it be?
Exactly. Detective Jake Marshall, the
God
Yeehaw
damn it,
Man.
not that
Oh.
prick.
Oops! I mean, police department, security detail, officer, yeehaw, I love the knives, Jake Marshall. That's what that is.
I
his
do
official
love the
title.
knives.
He insists that we call him by that full thing every time. As professional detectives, we investigated that case from every angle. Jake was particularly determined. And then, it was over. Then he was demoted. However, he hasn't forgotten. and neither have I.
So what, your fucking murder accomplices? Or you haven't forgotten about the fucking case, S09?
There was another side to that case, a hidden side. That's what we're after now. And no one up in their fancy offices can stop us.
Wait. Those lunches you sell.
There's only one reason I come to sell lunches in this accursed office. I come here to meet old friends. Boyfriends that can help me investigate.
Mrs. Starr's old boyfriends. How many does she have? She's gonna get an STD. Just when all the detectives on S09 have disappeared, we find new evidence.
There has to be a connection.
So, rookie,
What do you want?
it seems like you're serious about investigating this case.
Yeah,
Then you should take this.
I don't want it.
Take it.
Wait, is it Salisbury?
I know a certain guy who might help you if you tempt him with this treat. It's a surprise tool that will help us later.
It's a surprise tool. Wait, Muska. It's a surprise tool that'll help us later.
Oh, okay, so I can't be Dora the Explorer, Mr. Wright, but you can be Mickey Mouse? Okay, I see how it is.
That's because I practiced the fucking voice.
Officer Marshall is here. Are you going out? Are you guys kissing, doing the smoochies?
We're friends with benefits. Why do you want to know?
She does
I
lack
was
my
just
nav
wondering what
click.
A long time ago, when he was helping my sister do cases, he was so nice. He got along so well with my sister, it made me jealous. And he was nice to me too back then.
They were fucking.
Why do I need to... Mr. Yeehaw, man, why the fuck do I need to know that?
I don't know him. Why do you need to tell me the stuff you tell me in
I
the
didn't
end?
say that as Mr. Yeehaw, man. I said that as me.
Whatever. This would be Detective Marshall. Or when he was a detective, at least he's an officer now.
But now he's so cold.
Like a knife.
Jake and I are merely cooperating on this investigation. We're putting the past to rest, as it were. Nothing more than that.
I see. Thank you.
Officer Jake Marshall. Huh.
Oh, thank God. All right. Then we never have to talk to her again. Woo! All right, where do you want to go?
Go see if Edward came
Police
back.
department. Or that, actually, yeah, let's go see if... Or no, this is fine.
Police department entrance.
You think that blue mascot says that to anyone that passes by?
I say a lot of things. I love you.
Like, he said police department entrance as we passed by, literally going inside, or at least trying
I
to.
watch you while you sleep.
That's good, buddy. Anyway.
Just
It's
a little
busier
bit.
here today than it was yesterday.
The detectives are running around so fast they're blurring. Oh wait, maybe I'm having a stroke.
I suppose it makes sense. A detective did get killed here after all.
So, the evidence room. The scene of the crime. That stuff, you know. According to the pamphlet we got at the front desk. Here it is. Pamphlet.
She's like a kid at a fucking amusement park, god damn it.
Ooh, a real crime scene. Let's go take a look.
Fine, let's move inside. The guard
Ooh.
station.
Oh,
what
boy.
the Oh,
I
why is there
wonder-
alcohol?
I wonder whose office this is.
Hey.
Country road.
What's with the decor of this place? It's very fucked. He has a lasso on the fucking stand where a lot of tech is.
According to the pamphlet, this is the crime station for the evidence room. Technically speaking.
Why do you keep adding whatever? So beyond that door is the evidence room, the scene of the crime.
It sure seems that way. Oh. Oh.
What's
Oh
wrong?
no. Oh no. It's those cacti. They're so prickly. They're spiky boys.
Spiky boys.
So if you can't handle the cacti, stay out of the desert. What I want to know is if this is the guard station, then where's the guard?
Oh no, don't summon him. I have a feeling I know who he is already. Not
Oh,
gonna lie.
really? Who do you think it could be?
Is that a fucking lasso trap in front of the door?
All right, what do I look at?
The lasso in front of the door.
Yeah, come here, yeah, but say, look at the lasso trap.
Look on the floor. A lasso.
Step on it real quick, Emma.
Looks like it's set up to trap something.
Trap? Here? Wait, I know. Maybe someone was trying to catch a wild bull here. I mean, Gumshoe's as big as one,
God.
but you know, the lasso missed.
Sorry, I was just busy thinking about how that's not at all possible.
Yeah, tell us the chances of that, bitch.
Alright, let's just leave. Why is there a fucking board that just says Texas?
I don't know.
Let's
I mean,
just go.
that's where he's
Inspect the
from.
door. Inspect the door.
All right.
The evidence room is beyond this door.
Let's just walk right in. It won't open.
I think that's the point.
You thought I'd be open?
Well, I don't fucking know, Mr. Wright, mate.
I think we need someone's permission to go in there first.
Oh, well, shit. What do I do now?
Indeed. Shit. Try and go inside. I don't know. Oh,
What?
nope. Or, oh, I guess we gotta go back out here. Oh boy. Yeah, but this place is charged with frantic energy as usual.
Please.
Oh, is it Mika?
What?
Uh-huh. What's that?
Oh, one steak. I'm just gonna take him this time. One steak lunch, please. Oh, it's you.
Oh, hey, Gumshoe!
Hey! Oh man, I think I got my voice box fixed, guys. I really think
I'm
this time.
very happy for you.
Yeah, I know. I can finally look my wife in the eyes, and it can be my voice.
You have a
again.
wife?
Gumshoe's married?
Yeah, I do. It's my noodle refrigerator. Now's no time for chit chat, pal. I'm a busy man.
Does that make the noodles your children?
What I really need is a steak lunch from Lunchland.
Oh, you mean one of these? Actually, it's not for sale.
Oh, look at those eyes.
Oh.
Oh boy.
Oh.
I think I just heard the sound of his heart breaking into a million fucking pieces.
Well, give him the lunch, man.
Give him the steak lunch. Give him the lunch.
Now's no time for despair. We've caught our criminal. Now we just need evidence.
Wait, the criminal? Wait, the criminal? You mean?
You heard about the stabbing in the police department evidence room, right, pal?
Yeah.
Look, you were like, on the same day the detective was killed in prosecutor's parking lot, another detective was killed in the police department. Objection! And then this Mr. Edgeworth, he was like, and the perpetrator, do you have a suspect? And then my boss was like, well, there's no suspect, just arrested him, in fact. This here yonder, blah, blah, blah. And yeah, you like all my voices? It's the biggest scandal in the Alright, give me a sec, I need a, okay. It's the biggest scandal to hit the station in ages. Everything's topsy-turvy. Yeah.
You had nice impressions. I'm sorry, I'm just trying to. You're
Thank
trying to process all of what you said. Anyway, God, my head hurts now. Who exactly was arrested though?
Listen, pal, all I know is I need a steak lunch right now. Pronto. Please. It looks so good. I beg of you. Standing around here talking isn't gonna fill my belly. I'll just go get it myself.
Wait, don't leave.
If you had given him the thing,
If you want to know more, head on down to the detention center, pal. Questioning should be over, so I figured he's down there having a good cry. Later!
Oh no.
God damn it.
He ran off to the evidence room.
Well, the investigation is a bit of a running start, so
What now?
Move.
go inside, I guess.
But where?
Criminal affairs?
Okay.
Is that what he referred to?
Yeah. No, he said the detention center, but...
Oh. Wow, everyone looks fucking serious as hell. Goddamn.
Well, there was a vicious murder of a detective down at the police department.
Yeah, but the same detective was also killed in the same time as in the prosecutor's lot.
Ugh, makes my head hurt.
Yeah, well, first things first. Let's go check out the police department crime scene.
Oh my god. Yeah, you sound
Right.
dead set on investigating.
Oh my god.
But don't mess up, or we could.
I doubt anyone wants more mysteries or, dead bodies around here right now. But it doesn't look like anyone's gonna help us much either.
Well, fucking... Alright, detention center it is.
Oh boy. Still, I do care about things. A little. I mean, I caught the person Detective Goodman, didn't
Yeah, I guess they did. Best not go too far down that road right now. Things will just get even more confusing. What the fuck is that noise? Hey, here, let me
Sure,
do
it's
that
an
noise
alarm.
real quick. Here, real quick. Trent, let me do that noise.
Fine.
That's
I thought it
exactly
was
what
gonna
it
be a
is.
lot. I thought it was gonna be a lot louder.
What was that?
What the
You know
fuck?
who this is, Ham, don't you?
No? Wait.
Oh no.
Oh, God. Is it Larry?
No, thank God, no. But...
Sir, that's what I'm saying. Me? A perpetrator?
A skeeter.
Oh. This is my guy. Okay, let me get the voice. I say I was the perpetrator again, sir. That's what I said. Oh no. Oh, hi. Greetings, sir.
Wait, I know who you are.
Yeah.
Dumbass.
Excuse
Austin Atkins. So you're a guard here at the detention center?
No, sir, I'm not. I'm a little lost patrolman, like a little lost lamb, sir.
Oh, get it. You're here to deliver a report.
Oh, he's been arrested,
no,
bitch.
sir. How should I say this? Wait, he isn't. Is he? You, Officer Meekins, you didn't, did you? Perpetrator Officer Meekins reporting, sir!
What? What?
What?
This is an unexpected turn of events that I'm not welcoming with open arms.
Okay, so
I
before I
like
talk to him,
Meekins.
I'm going to go ahead and just do something that you're not going to figure out yourself.
Wow.
Do you think you could take a look at this?
Oh my god, his face. Hey! That's it, sir! That's it! That's it!
What?
My head was blank until this very moment. But, sir, now remember. I remember, sir. You mean you remember what happened? Correct! That card was the cause of it all.
This ID card?
Exactly, sir. That's exactly it. Nothing can be more exact, sir. Nothing. I'd better pry into this a little deeper.
Yeah, I was just go ahead and do it because he's probably gonna say something like, "Oh, like I'm blah 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 blah," and so you go through all the dialogue options. Just like, "Oh shit, what do we do now?" And you're never gonna figure it out for yourself. So, I'm sorry. I need this
No,
investigation.
I understand.
I already dealt with Phoenix Wright bullshit enough. All right, so now what do you want to talk about?
The victim.
The victim.
The victim.
I don't mean to pry, but you are the perpetrator, right, Mr. Meekins? You killed Detective Bruce Goodman in the evidence room, right? Sir! Don't look at me with those sad puppy dog eyes, sir! If you have to label me as perpetrator or victim, sir, then label me victim! I would, but you happen to be in detention and alive and well at that.
Not for long, sir.
Yes, that's true, sir. I suppose you could say that. Did you know the victim, Detective Goodman? Well, sir, if I had to label him as a stranger or a total stranger, I'd say he leans heavily on the total stranger side. So you didn't know him? Sir, I work in a tiny department of White of Light and other creatures' comforts.
Wow.
I don't know any detectives.
So, if he was a total stranger, why'd you stab him? Do you have a stabbing license?
Yes, I do,
Stab.
actually. Sir, I had no intention of killing him, sir. None. Nor do I have any recollection. It's a hard word. Recollection of killing him, sir. I mean, at least someone around here is more confused than I am.
The day of the crime.
Okay. Sir, I'm a patrolman with general affairs, sir. Sir. Jesus.
Why are
He
people
just
calling?
fine, Officer Meekins. The officer behind you must be pissed. Oh, I had business that day, sir, so I went to the evidence room, sir. The guard station in front of the room was empty, sir.
So, normally there's a guard at the evidence room?
That's right, sir. Because evidence is to be kept in the evidence room, sir. Even though you are madam that is talking to me. As a security officer. It was none other than an Officer Marshall. Marshall? And sir, I happened to glare at the security room monitor. That's when I saw him, sir. A suspicious man in the evidence room. A suspicious man, sir! A suspicious man! Ow! Jesus. What the fuck is he doing?
So what happened then?
After that, sir, everything went white. I saw red. I blacked out. And when I came to, I was here, in the detention center. How long were you out? Fucking days?
Might I ask, what happened to your hand?
Sir, there was no one to bandage me, sir. So I did what I could to wrap it up, sir. A bandage on his hand. Just like Miss Sky.
Yet another similarity between this case and the one at the prosecutor office.
First things first. Tell us how you hurt your hand.
Bandaged hand.
Okay, Patrick.
So, so about your hands, did that happen during the course of the crime? Well, you see, sir,
Don't you think you should just confess? Like, God damn, bro.
but sir, but
There was nothing I could do. Nothing you could do? Sir, to tell the truth, sir, when it happened, when the detective pointed that knife at me, I just hollered, sir.
What does he say?
And the next thing I knew, I was unconscious. The next thing you knew... Huh? Then, when I opened my eyes, I was alone in the evidence room, sir. All alone. Alone because Detective Goodman had disappeared.
What?
Then when I looked down, I was gushing blood from my hands, sir. Oh, the shock. Oh, the sorrow, sir. Can you imagine how I felt? The victim's body disappeared?
Some story you made up just now.
Okay, well, what now? Talk to him, all.
I guess. Oh, can we present the broken switchblade?
This is the knife that stabbed you. Officer Meekins, this is for you. Hey! I'm scared of knives, sir. That's it, sir. Last night, sir. That's the one. I was an apple, sir. In my dream, sir. And I was being peeled.
What a dream to have.
On second thought, you don't have to look at the knife.
He's overreacting to the knife. But I guess he's been through a lot.
Okay, now what do you want to do?
Yeah, let's just leave. Literally anywhere. Literally anywhere.
Okay.
Move to the entrance. God damn it, where's Gumshoe when you need him?
Oh, man.
Can we go to the guard station?
Really?
Parking lot?
Are you sure it didn't open the dialogue option when we talked to Meekins?
Nectori. Okay. Oh no. It's doing another. It's doing another bullshit. Give me a second. No. Really? Really? Okay.
I don't know, bro. I think we should leave.
Yeah, I think we should do.
Can you tell us what it is you do remember?
Well, sir, you might say I'm a little lost patrolman, a little lost lamb, if you will.
Didn't you already say that?
I said it again.
Oh, fuck you.
I don't. I didn't know you know what? Actually, I'm done being nice boy. Fuck you.
About time.
I didn't know Detective Goodman. I didn't know Detective Goodman. Who was in what? That doesn't.
Who was in the evidence room?
Oh, I didn't know. I didn't know Detective Good. You know what? Whatever. That's why I thought he looked suspicious.
That was Phoenix.
Oh, that's why you thought he looked suspicious.
Sir, I entered the evidence room and asked the man to show me his ID card.
Well, that sounds pretty by the... What?
That's right, sir. It was pretty blah 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 blah. That's what I've been trying to tell you.
So you asked Detective Goodman to show his ID card. What did he do?
Knife.
That's the thing. Suddenly he pointed a knife at me.
What?
Sir, I assure you I was as flustered as you are right now. As I whooped and leapt at him. So I whooped and leapt at him.
Detective Goodman pointed a knife at him? That doesn't sound like him. He's a good man. To do unto to others before they do unto you. My own father's word, sir.
But what happened? Did you stab a bitch?
They fought to the death.
Well, why, sir? Everything went white, and when I woke, I was here. Right. Reason for arrest.
Reason.
So, Officer Meekins, why was it that they arrested you?
What do you mean, Emma?
Well, let's look at what we have with the bills. What we know. Now, scientifically speaking, Officer Meekins didn't know Detective Goodman. And the victim, who he met at the scene of the crime, didn't show his ID card, scientifically.
In other words, we have no way of knowing if the victim was really the victim.
I mean, it doesn't show his face in CG, so... And if his body disappeared from the evidence room, scientifically speaking, we don't even know if anyone actually died, scientifically speaking.
That's it, sir! That's what I wanted to say! Scientifically speaking, of course. That is...
You fuck off.
I did say something along those lines.
But you still ended up here?
They told me that it had to do with it, it had to be him, sir. On that day, at that time. Detective Goodman was definitely in the evidence room. That's what they said. But you don't remember the events clearly? No, but the videotape is pretty clear.
Huh? Videotape?
From the security camera. The crime! My crime! The crime! I swore to stamp out! It's there! It's me! It's on the tape!
Oh, and you waited until now to tell us this?
I'm sorry. Really sorry, sir. I'll hand over my badge. I don't deserve it. No thanks, I have my own. Oh, better go check the crime scene.
Okay, now
The crime scene.
We get to talk to Django's character now?
Yeah.
Oh,
Let's go.
oh shit. What's this?
I think this is the wrong place.
Hey, Mr. Wright. Look who's standing at the detective's desk.
It's Police Chief Grant. And
Oh shit! I get to talk again. Okay. And you sure this is all? You know what it means if there's anything missing. Sir, I'm sure it's most likely totally perfect. We checked all his drawers, lockers, garbage cans, bags, coat pockets, hats, private stuff, under a seat cushion, behind his computer monitor, inside his personal coffee machine. I see. Well, if anything does turn up, you can call me right away. Deal? Yes, sir! We'll scout the place again, sir!
the chief of the chief of the detective.
The COD.
The COD looks a little flustered.
Ha! Righto, my boy! How you been? Swim much?
does it sound like some
Oh, Chief Gant reporting for duty, sir.
Why are you saluting him, Mr. Wright? He's not your boss.
I mean, I'm kind of everyone's boss, but...
He's
Not
my
my boss,
dad.
yeah.
Isn't he your dad?
Look at my cross. I am the Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. Now, what do you want to talk to me about?
Oh, let's just talk with him.
Why do you have pink glasses?
I don't know. What do you have? Red glasses, you stupid bitch. Anyway.
Because I need them to see the Lord and all.
Edgeworth. Is Edgeworth going to be okay?
Oh, Worthy? Oh, you know, they're doing a little inquiry committee with him.
Sounds like an Inquisition. The Spanish Inquisition.
Everyone
No.
expects the Spanish Inquisition.
Good old Monty Python. I love it. Yep, well, they've had no end of trouble with the boy since last year.
You mean the incident on Gourd Lake?
It doesn't look good having a top prosecutor sit in the defendant's seat, does it? And you got someone else found guilty in that case, right, Righto? A big screaming German man.
You sings my way very well.
I'm inside your head.
I didn't actually listen to him sing My Way.
It's actually really incredible.
It's at 400 views on YouTube. Go fucking watch it, you stupid imbecile.
Oh wait,
No.
I'm gonna check. I'm checking now.
Actually, I do have some Phoenix Wright. That.
Seriously,
450 views.
Oh my god! 450 views! Jesus Christ! I can't.
I have some Phoenix Wright friends who would actually probably enjoy that video a lot.
Send it to him, nerd.
But
I
did
probably
you watch
will.
It?
No, not yet.
I watched it
Watch
live.
it! Oh my god!
I will.
Okay. All right. A legend he was, undefeated in his 40-year career. He had a lovely singing voice, by the way. But in court, you fixed it, so he was caught for forging evidence.
I actually ruined his streak thrice. Technically twice, but we're gonna go thrice. Just to stroke my ego.
Okay.
Whatever. Also, I didn't do shit wrong. He just forged evidence.
In any case, the prosecutor's office is a bit of a turmoil, we might say. Why, they do just about anything to restore their rep. Now, depending on what the inquiry committee decides, it could be bad for Worthy.
Oh.
Oh, not Mr. Edgeworth. I'm his biggest fan.
Oh, yeah, well, guess what? I was a fan of Kevin Spacey, but then, that shit happened, never meet your heroes, as they say. It's downright odd, I tell ya. Don't worry about it. The detective getting killed on their turf, too, I mean.
They're being prosecutors, I assume.
Scientifically speaking, it's impossible.
No one cares.
Yes, but that's what the evidence is saying. Goodman was stabbed in 2 locations at the same time. I mean, that's what it says.
What evidence is this exactly?
Now, Righto, I can't give away all our secrets just like that. And this in particular, well, it's a little sensitive and I can't talk about it.
I wasn't expecting much anyway.
Don't get your hopes up.
One thing I hate most of all is hiding stuff. Secrets! Can't stand them. But it's a full-time job just keeping the chief of detectives' trap shut.
He was the one you were picking on.
Huh? You saw that? Whoops.
I wonder what it was. I wonder what it was that he wanted the chief of detectives to do.
See if we can kind of discreetly ask him.
I want to assume the chief of detectives is this guy.
The guy looks like Winston Bang.
Oh, sorry you had to see that.
What exactly did the chief of police want you to do?
Well, see over there? That's Goodman's desk. You want me to check it out for anything that might be a clue. They took away every last piece of garbage in the trash can.
Wow, you're so useless they don't even give you a dialogue portrait. So
Oh my god.
nothing belonging to Detective Good. So nothing belonging to Detective Goodman is still there?
Of course not. Well, except for this.
Bro, real quick, Trent, I have expected you to just be just away from your mic, just like, oh yeah, he also gave me.
Oh, we didn't find anything. We sit for 5 seconds. Oh, by the way, we also found this.
You kept something? God damn.
Sure, why not? I mean, it's not important. You didn't even finish writing it. It's a lost item report, but it's only half complete.
A lost item? Did Detective Goodman lose something? His
ID card.
Yes. Okay.
The date on it is February 21st. Better make a note of that just in case.
My name is Monty Welcome.
I should really get back to investigating the police department crime scene.
Alright, is there another dialogue option?
Actually, I was wondering if I could ask you a favor.
Well, I never thought the day would come when Wright asked me for help.
I was wondering if we could perhaps investigate the evidence room. He's like thinking. It's the Windows startup sound.
Now, Righto.
Actually, I'm sorry. I don't need to investigate at all.
Righto, please. Do I look like a selfish man?
Actually, no. You look like someone that'd be on Sesame Street.
I mean, okay.
No, not as like a puppet. Just like one of the guest stars, like Robert Downey Jr. or Jack Black.
Oh, okay, well, that's good. I mean, heck, if anyone asked me, sir, can I borrow $50? I'd give him $50, no problem. I have a lot of money. Hey, you want $50?
Can I have $50? Can I have $50?
Don't give that
sure,
a
why
child.
not?
That's a child.
I have $50 worth of knives.
No, why? You can get it yourself. Come on, I literally pay you. Come on. Okay, but I mean, you want to switch?
Any
I can
more?
give you a switch. You want to fuck my wife? Sure, why not? She's a tired old hag, but I'm sure I'll get some enjoyment out of it.
Wait, does your wife happen to be old bag?
No.
His last name is Gant. Her last name is Oldbag.
I know that doesn't mean she had to keep the last name.
Yeah, for some reason her name is Jeremiah. I don't know why they gave her that name, but okay. So go ahead, investigate that room to your heart's content. Knock yourself out.
It just goes to show you never know till you ask.
I will
There it is.
actually gut you like a fish.
You know, there's something magical
fish.
about that magic word.
You should actually say, what's a fish? She's probably never been fishing before.
What's a fish?
And for you here, you can borrow this.
Hey, this is the detective's ID card, isn't it? Is it Mr. Gumshoes?
That's a special card for guests, so don't lose it. You can also get a buy one get one free at our gift shop.
Wait, does this mean?
An offer.
Wait, Gant, doesn't this give us permission to go anywhere in this?
I mean, yeah. I mean, there's a gift shop, there's a pool, there's a gymnasium.
So you're selling this to random people, so criminals
No!
could potentially get into. Okay.
No, I'm just giving it to you. I mean, unless you're a criminal, that is.
You said buy one get one free.
Yeah, no, buy one get one free at the gift shop. My God, dude, you need to listen. At the gift shop, you can get like a mug and a T-shirt for the price of a T-shirt.
Okay, that's fair.
That's how buy one get one frees work, Mr. Gant.
You just run along now and do your best now. Later, folks.
Bye.
It looks pretty cool on my lapel, doesn't it? Just think, a real ID.
Glad it isn't fake.
You seem extremely happy for no apparent reason.
Yes, sir, because, sir, we get to go to the evidence room now, sir.
Scientifically speaking.
Scientifically speaking.
I think I understand why Edgeworth doesn't want to have a daughter now.
Oh, sick burn. Okay. Well, we know where to go now. Now that we have the ID card, we can do a these.
The evidence room is beyond that door.
Guys, we gotta do card scan. And we have the ID card from Chief Gant.
We do.
Let's just walk in. It won't open.
Aha! Card radio's turned off, see? Scientifically speaking.
Scientifically
What is
speaking.
that security guard thinking?
He's thinking people like us will try to get. Oh, here we
goddammit.
go. Howdy, partners. Well, what's made my Bambina's skies so gray?
Don't
A
call me
lot,
that.
I'm sure.
I have a knife. You'll shut the fuck up, bitch.
You will get fired so quick.
Ma'am.
Oh, hi, fucking Marshall. Why him? Why him?
What's with that? Why does it have to be him looking for it?
Actually, that looks me looking at your fucking tassels on your suit. Did you sew those in, or like?
Yes, I did. I'm an excellent sewer with a knife.
Oh my god.
As you may have surmised, this here's my saloon. You want a drink? It's free.
Yes, please.
No,
Yeah.
I'm good.
We're gonna investigate the crime scene.
Oh, what? Yeehaw! My accent dropped. Yeehaw! That card you got there on your chest.
It's a card.
That's better than a sheriff's badge in these parts.
Oh, so I can take your position on it. Okay. Yeehaw.
No, hey, hang on a fucking minute, bitch. I have a knife.
And alcohol.
Yeah, and alcohol. Well, what are you standing there for? Get along, little doggies. The crime scenes await.
Doggy spelled with 2 G's, Mr. Marshall.
How can you see how I spell my words when I speak?
Oh, I don't see shit. I just radiate that energy. Best bitch who can't spell.
Wow.
Fuck is this interaction?
I don't know.
Alright, let's just look.
Are
at
you
Carter
fucking
again.
kidding me?
While we're here, I was wondering if we could ask you some questions.
Sorry, cowboy, but I got no mind to tangle with you hombres. That's not how you say that, is it?
Oh,
No,
right.
it's actually it.
Is it?
I mean,
Oh.
no, it's hombres.
So you're busy.
Hombre,
then.
yeah, so it's
Go pronunciation.
Did I say that? No, I only said I didn't wish to speak with you. Y'all a bunch of fucking bitches.
Actually, you said you had no mind to tangle with us, hombres.
That's the same thing, bitch. Can't you tell country accent when you see one?
Not really.
See?
Okay, go.
Well, you
go,
can
leave
see
him
how I
alone,
spell.
fuck
You can
them,
see
fuck
how I
them.
talk too. Well, bye.
Is it the evidence room? Damn, the evidence room is fucking changed. It's extremely quiet. The investigation must be over there. Or here, I mean.
So, this is the evidence room?
I suppose so.
Man, it really is like a graveyard. God damn.
Actually, more like a morgue, but
A morgue.
oh, thanks, Phoenix.
Graveyards are supposed to have trees and grass. It feels more like a morgue.
Nice try, Mr. Ray. You can't scare me.
Whoa!
Sorry, I thought you were a ghost.
What, did you just fucking slap him?
Oh my god.
Oh, God.
I wouldn't recommend going around smacking ghosts on the head, pal. I mean, I don't know how you can. They're incorporeal. So is it true what I heard? Righto, please. Do I look like a selfish man? Heck, if anyone asks me, sure, can I borrow $50? I give them $50, no problem. So go ahead.
I'm not. I'm straight
it
for $50. $50.
Drew, is he giving out
Uh,
$50?
Yeah, it's true. I have $50 right here.
So Chief of Police Gant will loan anyone $50, even me.
Yeah,
They got
probably.
the same mindset as these fucking characters.
So that's what you were talking about.
I can finally eat better again. Actually, I was put in charge of the investigation for today.
Just for today?
Boss for a day.
No, that was. God damn it.
But guess what? You got permission from the chief, so now you're boss for a day.
Oh, well, gee, thank you, bro.
First of all, you want to have this. It's a
Evidence room floor plan. Let's look in the evidence and look at the floor plan.
I'm so sleepy.
Wow.
Oh my god, such an incredible floor plan. Look, if you tilt it to the right, it's what you get, Trent. It's what you deserve.
Oh, fuck off, Ham.
You
All right.
fucking deserve.
Oh wait, we could spray here. Spray.
Okay. Very well. Let's
Spray.
Allow me to say one thing, speaking as a detective. If I see a piece of evidence I know nothing about, I say nothing. Nothing.
That's fine.
You bet it's fine, pal. Well, okay.
Okay.
I'm not gonna spray. Now what are you gonna do?
I guess we can examine the bloody handprint. Oh wait, it's the fishing rod and fucking metal detector from the 40 thing.
Oh yeah, from the DL6 or not the DL6, whatever that case was.
Oh shit! Oh shit! It blurred.
It's a little worn, but there's definitely print here.
Exactly. Yeah, it looks like someone tried to wipe it off.
Mr. Wright. What if there are other blood stains left in the room? Do you know what time it is?
Oh, that's what we had to do. So now can we dip it?
Oh, I
Allow
think
me
you
to
have to
say one thing. No. End
No.
of story.
I think you have to check it.
Okay, probably something I have to do first. What do you
Why
want
is
to
he
do?
just constantly laughing?
I don't know.
Because he's a BIATC. You know what? Never mind.
No, don't call Gumshoe a bitch. He's trying his best.
Oh, we're talking about Gumshoe? I thought we were talking about someone else. No, Gumshoe's fucking precious.
Yeah, okay, what do
She's
you
a
want to
little
do?
man.
Little baby.
Damn
man.
you bitch.
Fuck you, cowboy McCree boy.
Hey, I have a knife, okay?
What do you wanna do?
And a
Yeah.
rocket launcher.
Yeah, that's cool. I got these hands. Come catch them.
Okay, come catch this
Trent, how about
rocket.
we- Trent,
Let's
how
just
Okay.
talk to Gumshoe, I guess.
So, Detective Gumshoe, your boss for the day?
That's right. It's an honor. After all, the murder took place right here in the police department.
Man, you should have done your job better. But if
Okay.
you're boss, why are you all alone? Where are your underlings, your minions?
They're using yesterday's findings to prepare for tomorrow's trial.
In other words, you got kicked out of the investigation again.
I'm adamant, though. I'm gonna take control and put this case to rest. In my own evidence locker, pal.
You have a locker in here too, Detective Gumshoe?
Of course. I am a detective after all. They gave me a locker that only I can open, pal.
Only you can open?
Edgeworth.
I'll always believe in Mr. Edgeworth, no matter what happens.
So, Mr. Edgeworth is with the inquiry committee right now, right?
Yeah, let me call him real quick and check on him, see how he's doing. Boop, boop, boop. Hang on. Oh, hey, Mr. Edgeworth, Gumshoe, what the fuck did I tell you about Quarterman doing a fucking bidding? This guy's gonna start! Boop. Okay, well, he's not in the best of moods right now, so I'm gonna leave him alone. They're trying to figure out who's responsible for the mess up in court today.
I see.
I guess this is what you call fate. Mr. Edgeworth just can't get away from that case.
The case?
Yeah, that case! The S09 Incident, of course! And that other one where his dad died or something. But that was the beginning of the end for Mr. Edgeworth.
Maybe we could get him to tell us more about the case. Evidence lockers.
This place is more high-tech than you might think. Every locker is fixed that only one detective can open it.
No. Okay, well, I'm gonna guess using their ID cards.
Well, that's the thing, pal. ID cards can be lost. Why, I'm on my third card since entering the force already.
My God.
That sounds like a lot.
Yeah,
Maybe
I'm very
you should do a better job on holding them.
Maybe, yeah, but even I can't lose my own right hand.
That's what you say. Oh, you mean your fingerprint?
Exactly, pal. The lock for each locker is coded with a fingerprint. Beep. See, look at that, I opened up. Hey, look, it's a picture of a woman. So the only locker we can open is our own.
I know her.
Yeah, she's nice.
She's very nice, yeah. Funny, they look like normal lockers.
These are the latest model. There's a trick to the handle, see?
The handles?
On the other side of the handles is a sensor, and if the wrong person touches it,
It
They die.
explodes. Oh, zap,
No.
get a shot. Fucking die.
yeah, we don't have the budget for an explosion. We can only do electric type attacks. If that's what happened, my hands would be black and smoking every day. In any case, the locks aren't that obvious. There are even some people on the force that don't know about the fingerprint locks. So it goes, bzzz, and then you go, ow, my hand, it hurts.
Okay, I see. I'm gonna go investigate your locker now.
Okay, pal. Please don't look at the picture, though.
I'm go.
Wait a
Oh.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Where
Wasn't
to
this one
look-
the one that was open? Oh,
Yeah.
no, this was this
Yeah,
one.
No,
Oh.
it was the far right.
Oh, shit. Wait a minute. Uh-oh. Anyway, read.
This place is stuffed with evidence. The dream.
I'm not sure about the dream part.
Imagine having dreams.
It won't open.
Because you're not strong enough, you bitch.
I can't believe you say that to me. I'm a minor in neurodivergent, okay?
And a nerd.
Did you really think it would?
Hey, pal, our security is high-tech around here. So don't do something stupid like try to open it after I've given the explanation of how they won't open. Yeah. Anyway, now we're gonna look at...
Let's look at the crime scene.
I'm just gonna look at this thing.
Look, this is open. There's an indicator light above it. The building door is lit.
That locker is coated with Detective Goodman's fingerprint.
Oh. Oh wait, it's Detective Goodman's locker. What the fuck?
Are you sure it's okay to leave it open like that?
Yeah, well, see, the thing is, he's dead, and if we close it, it will never open again. So,
Oh,
yeah.
oh.
Yeah, it'd be hard to get it open again. Oh, yeah, it'd be hard to open it again if we closed it, considering the guy who owns the locker is, you know...
Yeah, dead. Whatever, it's empty.
I mean, you could just cut off his hand, bring it over.
That would be fucked up in, like, several ways.
It's empty. They must have taken the contents elsewhere, avoiding the topic of your bullshit.
Yeah, this bitch empty! Yeet! That's what the kids say, isn't it?
My god.
The glove.
Wait, gloves?
Someone left a glove here, but only one. It's for the left hand?
Detective Gumshoe, maybe?
There you go, pal, making me out to be some kind of absent-minded detective. That's a ridiculous accusation. That's evidence from the case, you know.
You mean S09? Does it have a tag on it?
Yeah, look, a rubber glove. I'm not gonna wait in front of your face, pal. Look, it's a big rubber glove. Look at me, I'm a rubber glove. Look at me.
Well, it's been nice talking. I think we're gonna bounce.
Okay,
Where to exactly? I don't know.
probably the only place we can go.
God damn it. Move, leave. I don't want to talk to him. No, go.
Well,
How do you want to talk to me for? I have a knife, you know.
Leave! Even more of a reason to leave.
Well, then where are we
This
supposed to
entrance.
go?
Oh my god. Okay. Fuck. Do we? Well, he won't answer our questions, so it's not like going there and asking him would be of any use. We could try.
I'll
going
answer
to
any
Edgeworth.
questions you have about knives.
We can go ask Edgeworth and see if he's there. I guess.
Hey, Ham. Hey, Ham.
Oh, god damn it. What?
You know that steak that you couldn't give to Gumshoe?
Oh! Yeah, let's go to Gumshoe and give him steak.
No.
No, don't give him a steak.
Let him figure
We're
it
gonna
out for
give him
himself.
steak.
Okay.
Give him steak. Give him steak. Give him steak. Give him steak. Present steak. Give him steak.
Well, never mind.
All right then.
Look, we can examine the scene. Look, Lunchland. Ooh.
Oh,
look
can I see the thing on the bottom?
Examine the steak.
Let's see here. Ingredients. Meat.
She must mean beef. She probably wrote it generically. Of course, as a scientist, I have to check what energy used scientifically. Okay.
Go to town.
I gotta be quieter. Oh no. It says here hours of sweat and labor.
That's why sauce is so salty.
Oh, okay, great. That meant nothing. Look, the butter. It's defying gravity. Okay. Well, now what?
Can I present the Oh, I have to present it to fucking... Oh, God. Go to the knife man. Give him a Salisbury steak.
Okay. Hey, Knife Man! You made a big
What you got for
mistake!
I'm gonna stab you. That smell. Reminds me of Texas.
So, Officer Marshall, you're from Texas?
No, I just saw a special on television the other day. This from my baby.
Yeah, Miss Jeffree Star.
Jeffrey. What's this?
What? What's wrong?
Filet steak lunch. I see.
I don't see. I wonder what that means. You guys got like some special.
Was that
code
what
for
those
food?
glasses are here for, you bitch?
You got in a steak lunch.
That is a nice steak lunch. Alright, Bambina, you win. I'm not voicing that.
No, you
I can do it. I can do it.
Don't question me.
What the
Ever
fuck?
again. Don't question me ever again.
Finally, it seems like...
He's willing to talk.
Yay! Okay, now what do we do? Probably talk to him. Okay, what do you want to talk to him about?
Marshall?
Miss Starr told us something. She said that you were a detective until 2 years ago.
It was always my dream to be a rawhide wrangler on the scene of the crime. That's all gone now, like a drinking hole in a prairie.
L.
You're still investigating the S09 incident with the Star, aren't you?
That was my case. It's all solved on the record books, but it smells like a bad game of poker that I can win with my knife. I can't let it go.
What?
That's all there is to it, and my knife.
What kind of case was it anyway? We've heard the name so many times, but no one tells us what actually happened.
There are some things you're better off not knowing, man. Like how I have so many knives. Anyway, that case is officially dead as of 2 days ago. 2 days. Oh, that's Phoenix.
2 days ago. The day of our case.
That's right. Evidence transference.
Alright, well, afterwards we're talking about the transferals too.
Which one? Guard station! I'm just gonna make decisions.
Officer Marshall, you're in charge of security for the evidence room, right?
Well, why else would I be in here? You got good eyes,
Oh.
Martin. It's an easy job. I'm grateful. Oh,
Actually, Officer Meekins at the detention center told us.
oh, that poor little doggy.
I know, he's a little
Poor
man.
guy. I keep getting his name wrong, calling him Meekly.
He told us something for sure. He said that when the stabbing occurred, you weren't at your station.
Watch as I get in my ominous stance. Well, well, maybe I shouldn't be telling you this. But since I got demoted from the detective 2 years ago, well, it might not look like it, but I lost my fire for the job, you know?
So, what were you doing around 5:15 when the murder took place?
Well, I was sharpening my knives, see. Well, I reckon I was galloping down the highway on the back of my steed, Zippy.
No, he was riding down the hallway on his horse named Zippy.
There's no need for people here anyhow. These newfangled machines do a bang-up job at keeping an eye on the place.
You mean the security camera system?
I don't take the machines much. Kinda like that stewed broccoli they sneak in your steak, you know?
What?
I'm just gonna go down in order. I'm not gonna split the details.
I know what maybe 2 of these machines in here do. Shut up, bitch!
Only 2 of them? There must be a dozen.
Like I said, Bambina, me and machines, well, I like them about as much as I like stewed cauliflower with my steaks.
You gotta eat your fucking veggies.
The easiest ones to
scientifically
understand are these here security cameras. I'll scientifically shove this knife up your ass.
That's the one that Officer Meek.
The other half is the tapes are automatically erased every few hours.
That seems like a security flaw.
And Officer Meekins and Detective Goodman, are they on one of those tapes?
I reckon they might be.
You're the security guard, and you reckon?
Yeah, I reckon. One more thing. When you go into the evidence room, you need an ID card.
We have one, dickhead. It's the card reader on the door.
Card reader leaves a record of every ID card that passes through.
Oh. Wait, didn't he die
Was
at
it just one
5:15?
Was there one that's just 7777777?
At
Why
4:20.
did- Yeah, and at 4:20 as well.
This is the
7,
ID card record.
Okay,
202. Hey, I've seen that somewhere before.
Oh, I'm sure you have.
Sorry, Bambina. I can't show you more of that.
Bro, what? What?
Bro, what, you gay?
I haven't heard whether this is related to the case yet.
Bro, Mr. Wright, I saw it on the record just now. I've seen that number before.
Yeah, it's the ID number of fucking Goodman. Alright. Maybe there's some way I can prove that record is tied to the stabbing.
Well, prove it.
Transferal.
Oh, right.
Yeah, you have to present, don't you?
Sorry, can you explain this whole transfer thing?
We keep only evidence from solved cases in this room. And kept under presiding detective supervision for 2 years. So we can reinvestigate them if it turns out there was a mistake, see?
So what happens to the evidence after 2 years?
It was to sleep forever in the underground vault in the shitty city county sheriff.
Shitties.
That's what
Bro,
we
you know
call
what to do.
transferal. We do it every February.
I see now.
You see what, bitch? Transferal is like a funeral for old cases. 2 years after a case is solved, it's closed forever. Dad, don't interrupt me while I'm talking, you motherfucker!
Didn't like your fucking anyway.
Never to be reopened again. Never to be reinvestigated.
Hey, that happened to SL9 2 days
Okay, I'm just gonna go ahead and do what we need to do, because I need to get this investigation wrapped up. We've got a lot to do tonight. Okay, look at this.
See this? This is the
Wait, are we doing the trial after this?
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Oh my god.
Look, listen, if we don't do that trial, we're gonna be stuck with doing a lot of shit for Tuesday stream.
Real quick, Trent, can you just keep on going while I go get something to eat real quick since it's gonna be a long stream?
Alright, sure, I'll take over as Phoenix.
Okay. The one that was on the ground in the parking lot.
The number on this is 584-2189.
Officer Marshall, show us that ID card record again. Scientifically speaking.
Oh my
Scientifically speaking, you need to shut up.
Scientifically speaking, you're fucking stupid.
Hey, cowboy,
I can do 2 plus
scientist,
2.
Can it just, oh my, please, guys, read the record.
Look, the 4th number. Perfect match.
It was used at 5:14, right before the stabbing.
What's more, there's only one of them cards in the world.
So, when the incident occurred, Detective Goodman was in the evidence room.
But wait, what did Officer Meekin say? Oh yeah, sir, the ID card, dumb bitch. If he had his ID card then, why would he have pointed a knife at Officer Meekins?
Alright, compadre, you win. I guess I can give you this ID card record.
There we go. I got an idea. Maybe I should show this list to other people with the IDs here. Like, you know, detectives. I wonder if we know any detectives. Boom, here you go. If you take a look at this. This is the ID card record of the people who came in here on the day of the stabbing. I heard the rumors. So it was Goodman who came in here at the time of the murder. Whoa!
What is it?
That second number! It's not your ID number, is it, Detective Gumshoe? Mr. Edgeworth!
What?
The second number on this list belongs to Mr. Edgeworth!
Keyboard smash?
Oh, shit. Why would Edgeworth have come to the evidence room? Oh no, our husband isn't... Well, I can't talk... Okay, wait a second.
Do you have to present something else?
Oh, we have to present the fucking...
The evidence for the S09 incident. Hey, look, it's the S09 incident.
Detective Goodman's note and that switchblade knife. I bet Edgeworth was the most surprised of anyone. Because of the SL9 connection. That was Mr. Edgeworth's first big case, you know, 2 years ago. That was the first time in the world, the world knew Edgeworth was a man to be feared. But why would evidence from that case turn up now? I guess it's not over, pal. Maybe there are some loose ends left on that case. Okay, then we do okay, thank God. Now that was a bloody, violent case. Violent? So it was a murder? No, pal, like, everyone in the courtroom started stabbing each other. It was like some Game of Thrones red wedding shit, like...
Alright, I'm back. I have honey bunches of oats with almond.
Yeah, so Edgeworth just, like, chopped a man's head off and, like, screamed as he held his decapitated corpse. Like, it was one hell of a trial, let me tell you.
I was up there throwing knives at everybody.
Yeah, it was
like a bloodbath.
Yeah, a serial killing.
Serial killing. Maybe I don't want to get involved after all.
But the killer made a mistake, and Mr. Edgeworth built his case around that to nab him.
And this was 2 years ago?
That put Mr. Edgeworth right in the spotlight, and started the rumor mill.
Rumors about forged evidence?
It was supposed to be all cleaned up with the transferal the other day. It was the last job he ever did. Detective Goodman, that is.
What do you mean?
Detective Goodman was the detective in charge of the SL9 incident, see?
Well,
Ahem.
So,
Oh.
so that switchblade knife.
the victim took the knife out of the evidence locker himself.
Okay, we already put in the ID card. We apparently have to examine the glove. No, not that kind of exam. Okay. Check. S09 Incident. Look, I'm not gonna comment on the fact that the numbers 9 and 11 are together like that. Let's just move on. Okay.
Hey, I have a question about this glove.
Yeah.
Was it perhaps used in a certain incident? Other incident?
Well, gee, I don't know, pal. It says S09 on the tag. What incident do you think happened in?
Plane crash.
Hey, could you read the fucking lines before I get canceled on Twitch, please?
The tag says SL911. I guess this is another piece of evidence from that case.
You know, never did care for the word tag. It's kind of confusing.
You're kind of confusing.
Shut up.
Yeah, well, it's a little confusing about it.
Do you know how many other words sound like it? Bag, gag, nag, lag, zag.
Zag? Is that even a word?
Do you challenge me?
Well, I don't know. What are we playing, a word game now?
Really?
Yeah,
That's
bitch.
the all-important dialogue I had to fucking do? Okay, hang on. Examine the variable. Oh. I fucking hate this guide, by the way. Whoever wrote the strategy wiki guide for this case, eat my ass. You fucking suck. Okay, anyway.
I can show you the one I use if you want.
That's fine.
Alright, let me pull it up for you. Emma.
Wow, someone must have broken something big to make all these little pieces.
Just a quick. It's taking a minute for you guys to read the dialogue. Is the stream like slow for you guys?
No, sorry, I'm just.
I just think we're not paying
focusing.
attention half the time.
Oh
Sorry,
well.
I have cereal.
Well, then pay attention more.
I'm playing Brilliant Diamond in the background.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Glad to see you guys are.
I'm having fun. I'm just.
Detective
Brilliant
Gumshoe,
Diamond.
perhaps?
There you go, pal, making me out to be some kind of hooligan. That's apparently from the case. You know.
The case?
The S09 incident. What case do you think I'm talking about? See the sticker on one of the pieces there?
Another piece of, take a closer look. I wonder what these shapes were in before it broke.
You want to try to put it back together?
I mean, yeah, sure, why not?
Good luck, pal. That's no job for amateurs. Well, I spent a good
It's a
3
fucking
hours.
puzzle!
Well, I spent a good 3 hours on that before I had to give up.
That's why I always carry around a cup of glue, because I break shit.
Like everyone's sanity.
Well, this piece looks like the bottom. Let's try putting the rest in place.
Oh, it's one of these games. Okay.
You want to do it, Trent?
Yeah, I'm just gonna do it. Let's see. All right, so it looks like there's like a big tube, like a Twin Peak thing. Is there anything like that? Okay, there's one here.
There's one.
Combine. Hey, we got it. Okay. We got like a kind of a ridge, kind of like a cliff thing. Okay.
You can rotate them. You can rotate them.
Oh yeah, I can do this. No, that's the wrong side. No.
No,
No.
that one goes at the top.
No. Yeah, those are top
That one
pieces.
goes at the top.
That's top, like Edgeworth. Okay.
The bottom.
Sure.
I'm thinking like the 6 piece. I'm thinking the 6 piece.
This one? Oh.
Yeah.
No.
No? Oh.
Sure, the fourth one.
Oh! Okay. We're just stupid. Okay, this one.
That one looks like it. Yeah.
No. That doesn't look like it. Maybe my brain doesn't like these.
This feels like a fucking
No, 'cause there
Sesame
was
Street
no.
puzzle. I wonder where the pieces go. Yeah! There we go. Then that one, and then that one. That one's fun, I guess. Nope, it's not that one. It's this one.
No, that one. Yeah.
Yeah. And then this one has like a spiky bit. It must be that one. And then
Yeah.
this one. This one's like a big piece that's like sideways-ish. So it's that. And then process of elimination. Boom. Hey, we put the
There's a piece
base back
missing.
together. There's a giant-ass piece missing, though.
We did it.
Huh? Well, I think we did it, but some of the pieces are missing.
Yeah, I got that far into 2 minutes myself. The problem is finishing it.
Were some pieces stolen?
But they're probably missing to begin with.
Still, it doesn't look like the most stable kind of jar.
I kind of understand how it got broken, not gonna lie.
Yeah, look at that fucking Picasso jar.
Picasso
Okay.
jar.
Then you do the stupid face game, and then finish examining. Okay, take a- Okay, so now what we have to do is... Oh, we have to pull up court record. And then press X. I love it when it does that. Alright, so... Alright, what do you want to spray our cream?
Everywhere. Cream the entire
Hey, look!
Yo, look at that.
Cream.
room. This must have been one massive pool of fucking blood. I never seen anything like it. I'm not professional. What's your opinion, detective?
Pale blue blood. Maybe Detective Goodman was actually an alien.
Why did I know he was gonna say that?
This proves that something really happened in front of this locker.
Or a crab. Did you know that crabs have blue blood, pal?
I am
I
aware.
made note of it on the floor plans.
Well, hey, if you didn't want my opinion, you shouldn't have asked. Come on. It
Ooh.
could have been a crab. All right, let's Wait a minute. Hello? Hello?
Oh.
I know it. This is a handprint.
What? Oh,
What's the matter, detective?
I'm sorry, I bit my tongue. It kind of hurt. This locker! It's mine!
It's yours?
Please, you have to help me when they come to take me away. Promise you'll testify that I wouldn't harm a fly. You'll do that for me, won't you, pals?
This is an important clue. Unfortunately, I have to jot it down in the plan manual thingy.
I'm counting on you guys. Believe me, you can't trust the police.
But you're a detective.
Yeah, you can't trust me. Wait, no, you can't trust the police.
God, what the fuck?
I love
A detective playing you can't trust the
All right, let's just this side. All right, let's. I mean, let's
Jizz.
check this side of the room.
voice crack. What was that voice crack?
Hey, look, it's
Check.
a handprint.
Why am I getting a reaction here? Well, I'm fine.
There's no reason for the murderer to touch this spot if he fled out the door.
Oh, I'm sleepy.
This just might be something significant.
Hey, that's some pretty amazing stuff you got there, pal.
What? This? It's called luminal testing fluid.
Where'd you get your hands on that?
eBay.
Market. On what?
I'd like to get some too. I'll just borrow $50 from the chief.
I like to imagine Emma sitting there pissed because she has to do dishes to get this, and all Gumshoe has to do is ask the chief pretty please for $50 and he gets it. Where did you get this, Emma?
They don't mail order, yeah.
Black mail order.
Huh.
Why you laugh when she did that? It's like, ha!
Hey,
They
pal,
figured
look
me
at
out.
the time.
Was there something you need to be doing?
It's just that Mr. Edgeworth's inquiry committee should be letting out soon. I'm gonna give him my report for the day. Look, it's what the hell is that? It's a restaurant with like a okay.
It's him. It's him.
Shush, Crow, shush. It might help you
Yeah.
though. That's a later game. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
Holy shit.
Sure.
You mean the note written
Where's
in the
his
back of the
signature?
flyer?
Oh, no.
The one that says nothing but no problems.
Yeah, I like being straight to the point. Hey, it's Mr. Edgeworth we're talking about. I'm sure he can use a report like this. I believe in him.
Oh.
Yeah, okay. Who needs enemies when you got friends like Detective Gumshoe?
I'm off, pal. Later.
I should probably see what Edgeworth has to say too.
Okay, now we can talk to Edgeworth. Howdy. Okay, now we can
Fuck
talk
you,
to
I'm gonna go find my husband.
Fuck. Damn it.
Howdy, I got some. You got some knives? I like buy some knives. Yeah, just
Howdy again. Hey, Marshall, you want to come with us for our funny Edgeworth scene? Because that was like the highlight of the
No.
last game.
why the fuck not? Can I bring my
I
knife?
don't want him.
I don't want you. Fuck off. Okay, Hi, prosecutor's office. Let's go talk to our hobby.
So wait, why are we here again?
What the fuck? Hey, what is he doing here?
Ah, guests, my apologies.
Oh, hello. Are you? Is Edgeworth cheating on me?
No, have we met somewhere?
Huh?
Mr. Edgeworth, I beg your leave, so long.
Is Edgeworth here?
There, standing by the window, a teacup in his hand because the artist couldn't draw it into the CG.
Edgeworth, are you cheating on me?
No, I just
Oh, this
happen to
is-
live-
This
I
is
just
getting
have-
interesting.
He's just my T-boy. What is life?
He was from that case with April May.
Oh, yeah, right.
He has the hotel bringing him fucking tea service.
Yes, he's the only British man in the entire world, and he's the only one I can trust now.
Mr. Edgeworth,
I see how far our marriage goes.
Phoenix, shut the fuck up. That dialogue. Mr.
I don't
Edgeworth,
give a fuck.
you're back from the prosecutor's office inquiry? The depot?
I am.
By the way, Detective Gumshoe was looking for you.
Ah, yes, he brought me the latest information, it seems, on a restaurant pamphlet. It just says, no problemo. God, man.
Really? Was it helpful?
Apparently, a new French restaurant is opening near here that we'll not talk about for 2 more games because we don't need to talk about it. I think he was trying to console me somehow.
I wouldn't be surprised. Maybe he was. Really, if I was on the other side, Edgeworth.
Poor Mr. Edgeworth. I think this whole thing's really taking a toll on him.
Nah, I wouldn't be surprised.
Alright,
He's a resilient bitch, I can confirm this.
what do you want to do with Edgeworth?
Things I can't on stream, but we're not gonna discuss.
Okay, I said do with, not do to, okay?
Sex
wanna
is
talk
It could be
about?
with or to. It could be with.
Yeah.
With
All right. Inquiry
Trial.
committee.
Oh,
Well,
that
okay.
works too. Hey, I wanted to ask you about the big men titty committee.
It was the inquiry committee, and it fucking sucked ass. They decided to treat this not as a case of concealing evidence, but as a communications error during the investigation.
That's what it
concealing
was.
evidence.
Yes, apparently there are some who believe that I concealed evidence. Yet Angel Star is standing right fucking there, being like, "Oh, by the way, I haven't showed you this thing from the crime scene," in the middle of fucking court, and yet she's just standing in the prosecutor's lot, just minding her own goddamn business. Yes, so the world is so fair, of course. Oh, they gave me a warning. You were lucky this time. Again. I just call the bellboy. I need more tea.
I think he left for the day. You okay?
No. I heard them say that. I've heard them say that so many times. Ever since that case 2 years ago. Alright,
Tomorrow's trial. Alright, are you okay for tomorrow's trial? I know I'm not. I have a headache.
well, I'm still the presiding prosecuting attorney. However,
Something happened?
they gave control of the investigation over to the police department.
The police department.
We were told we
Yes.
can't trust them.
Any further investigation for the case will be directed by the Chief of Police, Gant. I can do nothing but wait for his results.
I see.
Why, I ask you, why? All along I've done only what I believe is right. I've nothing to be ashamed of, but still.
I've never seen him with this set of sorts.
Okay, I'm gonna assume.
Okay, bye, Edgeworth.
No, we're. Okay. We'll do the same thing we did with those guys. Oh. Music disappeared. I know you. You've probably got a hold of some information already, right?
Oh, you know, you fucking know it. Some
Yeah.
juicy evidence, some big old juicy shit. Now, you want to see it?
Yes.
All right, it has to do with that case you were on, by the way, the SL9 incident. Then some dark suspicion you were wrapped up in.
You're the man who revived the worst memory of my life. I figured I'd be telling you about this sooner or later. Wait, this is the worst memory of my life? Okay, probably second. I mean, my dad dying is probably a solid gold medal, but I'm pretty sure this could be a silver or bronze. Okay. Oh, right, yeah. No, it is the DL6 incident.
He must be talking about his father's murder in that elevator.
Yeah, fun times.
Well, at least it proved your innocence.
Yeah, fun times.
At least it proved your innocence.
Yeah.
Nah, okay, whatever. Why don't you tell me about it? Specifically, tell me the truth, please.
Okay.
Okay.
The S09 incident was a heinous serial killing case. The head of the investigation was the deputy chief of police at the time, Damon Gant.
Well, man.
Huh. That wacky old... Oh, what? I'm not calling him that. That kind old man was involved in that case 2 years ago, too.
Oh, kind old man, okay, yeah. He was a top officer, and it was my first time working with him. I was nervous. I had butterflies.
Wow, you get nervous too, Mr. Edward? I can't believe you have feelings. Kind of
Cringe.
Oh,
Wow, you have feelings too, Mr. Edgeworth? Kind of cringe. That's funny.
I wonder if the 12th floor is enough to kill me if I jumped out of this window.
It is, considering it's
for
enough to
sure.
break your femurs.
What I want
It
to know
only
is
takes
why the
4,000
deputy
newtons.
chief of police was on the investigation.
In truth, I use slightly more extreme methods than normal. I mean, you heard about the trial with the blood and the screaming.
You're dealing with a vicious murderer. If I let him go, the blood would be on my hands. We won our guilty verdict, and the killer was executed.
Executed.
Wait, you didn't.
Yes, I made him hang myself. I was the...
Wait.
Oh, you're talking about evidence. Shit. Of course not! I didn't touch the evidence! Yes,
Wait,
I will...
Edgeworth, why did you say you made him hang yourself?
Well, you see, there's whenever someone goes to hang, right? There's a guy who pulls the lever that makes the man suspend in the air. I was that man. I was that
Suspending
man.
in the air.
You ever seen Pirates of the Caribbean, right? There's a guy like that in that movie. I was that guy. Okay.
Mr. Edgeworth, I think you're confused on Mr. Wright's incapability to understand grammar.
Okay,
Basically,
anyway.
Mr. Wright, he's saying that he...
I understand. I was having confusion because he was wording it so shittily.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, it's wording you so
You said you
shittily.
made him hang you made him hang myself.
Yes.
As in,
Why did
like,
y'all,
you
why
made
did
him
y'all
hang
want me to
you.
come here again?
I don't know. Why did you bring the cowboy here now that I'm thinking about it? What are
They
you
just,
doing
they,
here?
just, they just asked me if I could come, so I was like, well, I wasn't doing anything anyway, so I'm...
Well, welcome to our beautiful...
It wasn't my choice.
Yeah, well, welcome to our beautiful fucking marriage. Here's my dumbass of a husband and our annoying-ass daughter. You wanna be part of the family? You wanna be the weird uncle?
yeah, sounds kind of fun, you know?
Okay, great.
This is not our daughter. You're not a weird uncle. And our marriage is just fine.
Mr.
Yeah,
Wright,
sure
I
it
love your
is.
daughter.
It doesn't sound like it.
Oh yeah,
Well,
what
great.
nurse do you have to go
Well, if you're not his daughter, you can be mine, I guess. I don't know. I don't know what's going on
great,
here.
right?
No, I do.
Our peripheral daughter is now crying. Yes, I will do anything in my power to win a trial. However, I do have a code, and I follow it faithfully.
Code's pretty shit.
Oh, fuck off, right? My code is badass.
Your code is mediocre.
Mediocre?
Oh, we also have to...
Mediocre, just like a D-boy hairline.
we also
Oh
have to
my
present
god.
this.
I'm surprised I haven't woken my parents up yet.
Oh, alright, I better check this now.
As I was saying, what's this? A record of the ID card usage.
Indeed. You know how to read?
Yes.
Really not.
Ooh, that
You
misplaced.
went to the evidence room that day, didn't you? Just before the incident occurred, no less. You sneaky fuck.
Why does he look sad?
Yes, that's true.
Why you gotta be sus?
You're so sus. Why, Mr. Edgeworth?
Please
Why gotta be
don't
so
look.
sus?
Please don't look at me like that and stop saying sus. I was asked to go by Chief Gant, no less.
The chief of police, Mr. Gill?
He
No,
wanted
the fucking...
He wanted evidence for a case that was wrapped up half a year ago. He told me when he wanted to keep. He told me he wanted me to keep it here in the prosecutor's office.
Well, I mean, it was solved, right? It would have been filed as, already filed, I mean.
Well, he told me Edgeworth put it somewhere very, very safe, and I thought, safe? Like that safe that's behind my painting over there. Oh, wait, never mind, not my jacket, whatever. The chief is never one to explain himself. By the way, did you know there's a secret safe behind those,
Well, now I
frames
do.
we have? Yeah. Well, I'm not
Hey,
telling
what's
you
the-
the code, obviously.
It's
Chief-
157.
Shut up! The case, the chief is never
How
one
did-
to...
how did-
Date of their marriage.
How does she know that?
I don't know either. The chief is never one to explain himself. In any case, on the day of the stabbings, I brought this back here.
Can I ask what kind of case it was?
I can't say. It really has
Yeah, you
nothing to
can.
do with. It really has nothing to do with the current case, honestly.
Now I'm curious about this other case. I better make a note of it.
Stubborn as always. I told you this has nothing to do with the Curran's case. By the way, Emma, the chief prosecutor wanted to know something.
Yes, I'm Emma. My sister? What?
If he was still studying forensic science...
Huh? Yeah, of course. What? Why?
What the fuck?
Am I just saying Mr. Wright and I were using that?
Luminol testing fluid. Well then, you might have use for this.
Aluminum powder for taking fingerprints.
No, it's cocaine.
Oh,
Cocaine? I'll take some of that.
No.
It's been
I'll start with my knife.
It's been chemically treated for better adhesion.
for me? Are you? We are the enemy, you know. We're the white chess piece to your black team. I don't fucking know.
Why does this...
I am proverbially in the fucking shitter. I don't give a crap about anything anymore. I have no say in today's investigation. Do as you will.
Oh, okay.
The Edgeworth, I'm really...
No need to thank me. I know. You're amazing, Edgeworth. I'll give you as much tea as you want, Edgeworth. I'll suck your dick, Edgeworth. I've heard it all. Don't
Not
bother.
that last one. Not the last one.
Let's show her to do the last one daily.
No, he does it to me, not the other way around.
Take your crack and these the fingerprint files for everyone involved.
Thanks. How about giving these to Detective Gumshoe as well?
You know what? On second thought, can I have some of that? Can I have like a smidge of that crack? I need to take some of the edge off.
You have
I need all at this point.
Okay. Okay. All right.
I need all of it at this point. Just let me have the rest.
Well, let's keep going. One last investigation, except not really.
Don't let the 15-year-old have the crack. It's mine.
I'm letting her have the crack because I think she's the only one I actually trust to keep it safe and not actually commit drugs.
Commit drugs, Mr. Wright. What wonderful words.
I'm tired.
Scientifically speaking, those words are incorrect.
Scientifically speaking, you don't commit drugs.
Scientifically speaking, I have a knife.
Scientifically speaking, can we read the fucking dialogue so we get this investigation over with?
I do seem to remember having or seeing a suspicious handprint somewhere. I wonder fucking where.
Oh, gee, I wonder where it is. All right, bye, Edgeworth. Enjoy that cocaine rush. Oh, I will. I can get to the day now.
You still have an entire trial to get through.
Yeah, I know. I know.
Wait,
I know.
We need more cocaine.
Wait, that was the wrong thing. It's supposed to go to the guard station. Then we're supposed to go
Edward's
into
a big dum-dum.
Don't keep going. I'm gonna pee for like 2 minutes.
All right.
We're gonna keep going. Our investigation turned up a suspicious handprint.
Here, in this blood on the detective evidence locker. Right here. You see it? Are you colorblind? Right here.
There is indeed fingerprint. Let's use the secret weapon we just stole from Edgeworth.
It wasn't stealing.
Bam.
Right, let's get started. First, choose a finger.
A finger? Like the one with the most blood on it?
Each finger leaves behind a slightly different print. So let's choose the finger that will have left behind this print.
A thumb. I would imagine it's the thumb. I mean, I can't really tell at the quick
You're
glance.
procrastinating and choose a finger.
I don't think.
Stop being a bitch, the thumb.
All right.
Okay. Now it's time for the most annoying minigame in this entire series. Let me show you how it's done.
Okay, please show me how it be done.
Okay, first we sprinkled the aluminum powder around.
Mm-hmm. How do we do that?
The A button, C. really wanted to use DS control.
Looks like that did the trick.
No, you need more thumb.
You say that.
The aluminum powder adheres completely to the print. Once the powder is well spread, just blow away the excess.
How do I do that exactly?
With the X button. Exciting, I know. And that's for blowing up the candles on a birthday cake. See?
Yeah, I see. Thank you. Looks like
It's fine.
fun.
It's fine. Won't go up your nose or anything. Believe me, I've tried. You just pour the powder on thick and blow away the extra. So the basic of fingerprint.
God, did they introduce another game mechanic?
Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna go ahead and... Alright. Spread the cocaine! Get a lot of cocaine in there! By the way, did you know
Why are
this
you
was on...
spilling the cocaine?
Yes,
This is
you know
on
this was on...
the-
Yeah, it's on the DS, so except pressing the X button, you actually just blew
You
on
had
the
to
mic.
blow. Yeah,
So
you
allow
blew
me
on the mic.
allow me to recreate the revolutionary mechanics of the Nintendo DS. Ah!
The mic
Cut out.
sounds so weird.
Aha, you did found one. Wow.
Wow.
It's something like a fingerprint.
Now that you mention it, I guess it doesn't.
Bro.
I think it means we're out of luck. We're fucked.
God damn it, you stupid fuck.
The person who left this handprint must have worn gloves.
Don't tell me we've been wasting our time here.
This is a tutorial. Calm down. It's just the way it goes. Sometimes you gotta do a tutorial, and then you can do the real shit. But it does seem a shame. While we're at it, why don't we look for other prints? Yeah, that's what I just said, dumbass. Looking at the door again closely.
I cannot wait to get this fucking trial over and never see you again.
I know I do a great job making her annoying as shit. It seems like there are prints outside the bloody handprint as well. Let's see if we can find a clear print. Can you find the clear print?
Fingerprints outside the blood. There is
I
a
wonder-
fingerprint, like, there.
Alright.
Spread the cocaine all around.
Alright, what do you guys want me to scream in the mic as I blow it away?
Cunt.
Oh, that's definitely gonna be thrown out the building, but you know what? I don't give a crap about these guys. Cut! Oh, well, apparently I didn't do the job right. Cut! There we go.
All we
Yay!
heard was the
Insane.
Yay! A print
Oh.
so clear, it's dazzling.
I can assure you the stream heard me, and so did my neighbors.
Have fun.
Anyway, this a lot of effort to find. You know how you had to blow up the yes mic? Anyway, let's match it up right away.
We're not done yet? This sounds like a lot of detective work that needs to be done by detectives.
Well, shut up. Well, there's no point in finding a fingerprint and not knowing who the owner is, right? Then you're just kind of fucking
I
around.
guess so.
Okay, so look at the fingerprint data we got from Mr. Edgeworth. As you can see here, there's a fork right underneath the third arc, and the person you left thinks you left these prints.
It looks like he spelled T. Anyway, how am I supposed to know who it is?
I can make a pretty good guess. The bloody handprint and the fingerprints are in different places, right? And that means that the prints probably don't have anything to do with our case. So, whose fingerprints would we most likely find on the evidence locker?
Over.
Oh,
Oh,
Detective
dear.
Gumshoe. Because
First name is Dick?
Yes, first name's Dick Gumshoe.
Dickhead Gumshoe.
It's Detective Gumshoe's footprint.
Footprint? So these prints belong to Detective Gumshoe. footprints are for a different game, Mr. Trent. So something wrong, mister?
Did you just call him Mr. Trent?
Yep, I sure did.
Strawberry condensation.
You know that's for Apollo Justice.
Stop giving away
guess
feature games!
Probably because I was.
I
thinking
literally
so
just got
well.
the entire trilogy on my phone for emulator. Okay.
Okay, so we came up with nothing this time, but there's always next time. Sometimes you hit, sometimes you miss. Sometimes I waste your fucking time when we really don't have time to waste. You gotta
Yeah.
roll with the punches, Mr. Wright.
You are nothing but a waste on my life.
You don't know how close I am to just skipping your dialogue. I really could. I honestly want to.
It would be pretty funny if you did.
I'll leave it.
Anyway, there's the other handprint on the other side. Go and check out. It'd be pretty funny.
Time to go do the funny mini game.
Me and Edgeworth could kiss under the mistletoe. That'd be pretty. He doesn't exactly love me right now.
No, just go.
Anyway, this
You can just make up for him for not tonight.
is where we got. No, I'm sleeping on the couch. This is where we got the fluid reaction, right?
The handprint. Okay, so you want to try using this?
Yeah, sure.
Yep.
Let's check for prints.
That's the spirit. Oh, but I have to warn you about something first. If you fuck up, we're done.
I'm gonna.
The area with the blood was wiped away, right?
Yeah. We only ended up finding it using the chemical means.
Any prints in that area will have been wiped away too.
You could have told us that.
Oh, right. So that means no prints.
Would you say the probability of your hypothesis is high?
I will actually snap your neck.
Anyway.
No, stop.
Full.
Full send in this evidence room with Detective Gumshoe across from me, and he will not report shit for the main reason of you're annoying as fuck.
Bro, you're kind of just being a sussy baka right now.
You're kind of being a cunt. Fuck you, Emma.
I got an idea. Alright, we want me to scream now.
Fuck bag.
Sauce.
Okay, I'll do Jengus first. Fuck bag! Okay.
We heard that one.
You hear that?
Sauce! Really?
We did hear that one.
Now,
We heard both
over
of
to the
those.
left, Trent. There's some stuff on the left.
Scream! I am a bitch.
Scream frick.
I'm just gonna
Scream both.
cream all over the fingerprint and
Just say frick.
Alright.
Say bitch.
Alright, fine. Bitch! There. Alright. Whose fingerprint is it? Is it Damon Gantz? Is it Mike Meekins? Is it Jake Marshall? Oh,
It's Jake Marshall. That's me.
Beep 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 brr, beep 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 brr, beep beep beep. Look at it. Beep boop boop. Comparing.
It's
Comparison
Among
complete.
Us.
Match found. It is Jake.
Why is that
Marshall's.
my fingerprint?
Cause you're sus.
Cause you're a bitch. I'm gonna stab you with a knife.
This is exactly why you're like
On my shoulder.
sussed out as someone.
Read the
Shit.
You're
dialogue.
disgusting.
These fingerprints here, they
Whose are they? Whose? Is it someone I know? Is it you?
I don't know.
He goes, I don't know.
Dang. I didn't do shit. Anyway.
Read the fucking
It's
dialogue.
Officer Marshall!
Huh? Officer Jake Meekins Marshall?
Yeah.
That's gotta be a coincidence. He's not involved in the crime.
I do have a fantasy
This
knives.
is decidedly different from Detective Gumshoe's prints. The luminous reaction to blood and the fingerprints are in the same place.
Oh. Oh, shit.
So we have Jake Marshall's fingerprints and a wiped blood stain.
But why would Officer Marshall?
Maybe because he sucks. I don't know. Looks like our investigation is finally taking up some. I guess this is what you call decisive evidence, dickhead.
I don't believe it.
I don't give a shit.
Oh, finally, thank God.
To be contendered right now.
Yeah, hold on. Let me go get my mic and Ike's because Jesus, this.